In a future where running was forbidden for anyone but the wealthy, the man halted abruptly, realizing he didn't belong in the rich district. He found a hotel and asked for the presidential suite, but instead of requesting money, the clerk scanned his wrist in this world. Money no longer existed. Time had become the only currency. A simple cup of coffee cost 4 minutes a bus ride. 5. Every product had a value marked in minutes or hours, and when someone's time ran out, they died instantly. Everyone looked 25, but once they hit that age, a countdown started on their forearm. When the man woke up, he saw he had less than a day left. He ran to a factory and worked tirelessly, just earning enough time to survive till the next morning. That night, he entered a bar where he met time thieves. The crowd panicked and scattered, but the thieves had already selected their victim, a man carrying more than a century of time on his clock. They told him to transfer the time. He agreed, but asked to use the restroom first inside. He vomited in fear. Then the man appeared and saved him. They escaped narrowly, avoiding capture. Once safe, the man asked why he had come to the slums. The rich man, who had lived over 100 years, said he was simply tired of living. Then he told a dark secret. Most of the time in the world was hoarded by the wealthy, who kept increasing prices in the poor zones so that time only circulated among the rich. The wealthy never truly died. They extended their lives through the deaths of the poor. The man struggled to accept the truth. The rich man asked, "What would you do with 100 years?" The man, who only had 19 hours, said, "I wouldn't waste a single minute." The next morning, while the man was still asleep, the rich man gave him all his remaining time, keeping only 5 minutes for himself. When the man awoke and discovered what had happened, he ran to the window and saw the rich man sitting on a bridge. Moments later, his clock reached 0, and he died peacefully afterward. The man went to the station to meet his mother, but she never arrived. In panic, he ran the other way. His mother had spent her last 2 days of time to settle a debt when the bus fare increased to 2 hours. She couldn't afford it and began walking home as her time was almost gone. She saw her son running to her, but just before he could transfer his time, her countdown hit 0. She died in his arms. The man was overwhelmed with grief and fury. He despised the system the rich had made, driven by sorrow and rage. He gave away an entire year of time for a car and entered the rich district, a place he had never dared to go before.